All right, we back. Trying it again. We're gonna see what we can do. Hopefully, we don't get no rage quitters or stupid crap that breaks the game and get up on this win streak. Trying to get up to gold one. See if I can get up in that platinum or whatever it is rank. See what it do. I don't think I've ever faced anybody up in the platinums yet. So we'll see. Here we go again with the heavyweight though. I can't get up at the heavyweight. That's kind of crazy.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack the Manasseh Mauler Dempsey. If you want to call yourself the best, you've got to go through a legend like this man. He'll face this man. He is Jack Dempsey. Smoking Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smoking Joe.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
These two have certainly
All right,
facing Joe Frazier,
he's
who
ready
won
to go.
gold at the '64 Olympic Games. That jab was blocked. That hook had to hurt. Just misses with that left uppercut. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut does not score. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. They both want the knockout. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round.
So this dude likes to swing a little wild, so I'm gonna try to just outbox him and just be cleaner, just be the cleaner puncher, you know,
You cannot
cleaner
afford to
striker.
lose it.
Hopefully sweep this boy up under the rug.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You've got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
How about that time counter shot? Through the hook, didn't land. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for
Okay,
tap.
yeah, he's just
Now
power
this
punching
fight
him
will
at this
say,
point.
you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so
Yeah,
I
we'd
got
be
to
better
respect
off
both
letting
of
him
them.
get tired.
More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Shit.
Catch and shoot.
Damn,
You'd
okay,
like to
yeah,
see
he's
more
literally just...
jabs. Nice counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, he's power punching him big time.
Let's talk about Dempsey in that last. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A straight right just misses. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Can't find a home for that jab. Catch and shoot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Let's see if they go to the body. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Tried to score with the uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
So he's really spamming power punches and spamming power punches to the body, and I think where I'm getting a little confused is like how he's still got the stamina that he's got.
Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything.
I'm the tired one. It's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie.
Jack Dempsey. Oh, boy. Down goes Jack Dempsey.
That's pretty wild. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty wild.
And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Shut.
1, 2.
All I can really hope is that his stamina kind of kicks after, like, you know, this round, honestly. Because
some point the corner may
not making a whole lot of sense how he's chugging how he's chugging.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. There's no way Frazier survives this.
There we go. I was about to say, I'm like,
again, but from a different angle.
Him getting the flash on me is kind of wild. With a big rock. I'm like, he's got a lot of power. He's spent a lot of power punches. That boy should have been tired like 2 rounds ago, in my opinion. But, oh no.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Good block.
Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
Right, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Got you for a leg there around.
Here we go in the 6th round. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. He blocks the uppercut. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense.
That was to the body. That should have landed.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nope, that hook won't score. His jab just got blocked. Nice counters. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And Dempsey goes
That's
down.
wild to me, dog. That's wild to
We need
me.
to see that again. Some
Nah,
amazing
dude.
boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This game definitely be ditching logic out the window. stuff is crazy to me.
Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a horse on that. He's got to bluff them.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest? Oh my goodness, Johnny! Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend?
Brother.
How is Frazier still standing?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt.
Whoa. This is crazy to
His
me.
chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Let's talk about Dempsey in that last.
He's full, bro.
And we enter the 8th round. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Right over his head, huh?
Missed him with that uppercut. A perfect counter shot. Hold that thought. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they... Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a...
Damn, that's crazy. Power punch spamming really goes places, I guess, these days. Well, it's gonna be good when they allegedly
What a
nerf
night
that.
for a fight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 78.9 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188. And up against him, it's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall,
so
with a reach of 189 centimeters. It's the incomparable. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight.
Everybody says
This
he
bout
feels
is
slow,
scheduled
so.
for 8 rounds of boxing.
We'll see.
Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida. Here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only. Here we go for round one. Ooh, a stiff jab. The straight right just misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Tried to score with a jab. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One punch
This
to
brother
change the
feels
entire
slow.
complexion of this
This
fight.
brother feels slow. I mean, you can see it. This dude is slow as hell.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about
I don't
Roy
really know what
Jones
you're
in the
talking
last
about.
round. Well, we know they've got the advantage, so here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. He wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Got him.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, took him out.
Benavidez is slow, man. If they can tweak that, make it feel faster, and they fix the punch connectivity in this next update, man, it's gonna be something different. Cause like this brother's got range,
They're on
and
their
the range
feet,
feels
but
good.
Is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot
He's
again.
just slow as fuck.
You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time. There are too many power punches.
Defense is not an option for these two. The straight right just misses. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice.
Get that jab.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Blocks that jab. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Carries that jab away. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. The straight right just misses. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good defense to block the hook. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That big hook doesn't land. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost... This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Punch caught him clean. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You don't want to trade shots. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good defense stopping that jab. Missing with the left hook. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
David Benavidez might be ready to go. Talk about Roy Jones in their last round.
Stats make fights, brother. Stats make fights.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. That counter, and it's survival time for David Benavidez. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Beautiful counter shot. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Dude, this dude is ass.
Some might have thought the fight
This dude is actually ass. But the stubborn side of me is like, I want to learn how to use him. No, he's shit, dude. He's absolute dog shit. Why is this fool so slow, man? Yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I think we'll stick with what we know on that one. That boy's butt cheeks, man. I don't think I've ever used somebody that bad. I mean, that dude is just tremendously. He just feels so sluggish. And then like the cost for if you even try to throw like he can't do combos. He really can't do combos. You throw something, then he's like, Like, bro, you good, bro? You don't even seem too coherent. Taunting is like really crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. Like you aren't good, and you're using a fighter that's really fast. Like that's it. Stats make fights, man. I don't know. Let's see if this dude wants to run it. I doubt it, but it'd be fun. Cause yeah, dudes like this really crack me up. So I'm just like, bruh, you didn't do anything, but neither did I because I couldn't. You know? Yeah, I expect it. You usually expect it these days, not at this point. No, nobody does rematches. Nobody throws the ones. Nobody goes for fades. Oh man, I don't know. Competitive games aren't what it used to be, man. They just aren't what they used to be. I don't know. Shout out to my old heads, but like it just seems like nowadays people are either like looking to get that one-off one so they can get their quick little dopamine hit, right? And oh, bro, I'm so good, bro. I'm better than you. And then other people are like soft when you try to, oh man, wow, dude, why are you being so hateful? Why are you being so rude? You want to do a rematch? It's like, bro, it's a competitive game, bro. Like, you never play basketball on a court with some homies, bro. You like talk shit to
We've
each
got
other, but you
high
get it
hopes for
done,
this contest with these two
Like,
fighters. Should be a
I don't
really
know.
good
It's
matchup.
just
I'm Todd
ponies and
Grisham.
rainbows.
Alongside
Like,
me
dude,
is Johnny
go
Nelson.
play
The
Minecraft.
pleasure's always mine,
What are
my
you doing?
friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. This is Roman Gonzalez, better known as Chocolatito, 160 centimeters tall with a reach of 163.
Nah, but for real though, man, I don't know.
Roman
Today's
Gonzalez,
gaming is just
arguably
weird,
the
bro.
greatest
It's
boxer
either like super
Nicaragua has
toxic,
ever seen. Chocolatito,
fluffy and soft,
world titles in 4
or
different
just
weight
like
classes.
I don't know, the in between, which is rare, right? Of like people being like, "Yo, that was a good game, bro. I want to run it back." But rarely see that.
Approaching
You
the
rarely
ring.
see that. It's either one or the other.
This bout
I'm
is
delicate.
scheduled for
Don't
8
talk to me like
rounds of
that.
boxing.
Or
In the
like
red
rage
corner,
baiting.
from Managua, Nicaragua, here
Nicaragua.
is a legendary 4-division
Shout out to
champion
my
of the
leg. No,
world.
I'm not about to say that.
Introducing Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from San Antonio, Texas, introducing the 2-division champion of the world, Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
Big shout out to my one viewer, bro.
So much
Whoever's
hype
staying locked in
surrounding
with me,
this
you locked
big
in. I
matchup.
appreciate you.
Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad, I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this.
Man, Chocolatito got that flat
We have
top.
high hopes and
He got that
aspirations for
square
this
box
fight.
head.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Ooh, Bam is rocked. And down goes Bam. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
And I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
He was trying to circle out. I caught him.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to send that boy back to the 2-1-0. Wherever that's at. Get this boy up out the ring.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner.
Okay.
Somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
If that was ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Beautiful counter shot.
Okay. Oh, he looking to get that. He looking to get that back. He looking to get that back. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, he want that back. He want that back. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I want to see that one
That man
more
was
time.
going wild.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't worry, brother. I got you. I got you. This is gonna be a fun one. This is gonna be a fun one. I see what you want to do. You wanna Want to get crazy with it.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, he wants to go off.
1 round, 2 knockdowns.
All right, brother, come on.
And there's the bell for round 2. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Come on. Come get that. Come get that. Keep swinging wild on me.
This is with the straight left.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with that.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring.
He's swinging crazy.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You are fighting the swarm, man. Be smart, be sharp.
That's crazy. Okay.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection.
We got a little taunter. We got ourselves a little taunter. I'm not gonna stay up in his pocket like that if he's throwing 5-punch combos and the last punch gonna hit me. No, sir. We gotta switch up the game plan. I'm gonna get mobile.
On their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10. There's the bell to start round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
This fight has a real good flow to it. They are giving us a high-tempo show. And he misses with that straight left. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no...
I wanna get this dude tired. I need to get this dude tired.
Well, there's
Perfect,
no
we're
doubt
tired.
about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Bam is hurt. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Damn, I'm tripping.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Bam is in trouble. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are good. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from
This is
the
getting
gods.
crazy with these flash KOs, bro. I swear on my life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Do you believe what we're seeing? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that
Granted, a
round.
lot of those I was missing, bro. A lot of those I was missing. But come on.
Brush it off.
Got
Get
you
on with
against the
job.
ropes. There's literally nowhere for you to go, and I can't reach you.
Come on, dog. And we'll go again. Get your mind back on the job.
But it'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Now you've let him back into the fight.
Here we go in the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Just missed with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They stop the hook there. Ooh, Bam is rocked. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Finally got this dude tired.
Now relax, relax.
We're on the next one, yeah? Good. I need to go back out.
3 shots, keep smart. Just the same again.
These flash
Don't
KOs
change
are
it.
wild, bro.
Be smart.
And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is dude, he just keeps landing the same fucking hook.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
So much firepower here. Right hook not connecting. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast,
Cheers.
you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Bam is hurt. Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot.
I'm surprised, like, on scoreboard, I've been able to stay in the fight. Like, I don't even know. I'm not gonna complain though.
It's not over till it's over. Round 8, and we're off again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself...
Whoa, Johnny! Joke Latino just got rocked! And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We want it out. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
I literally can't get knocked out if I think it's over. Oh, let's go. You're cooked, boy. That was that. Nah, that was too close. That was too close. That boy's left hook, man. It always went through. It went straight through the block. Went straight through the block. That was crazy. Oh, rage quit. Yo, rage quit's crazy. Yo, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. We raging. That's crazy. Oh man, all these dudes trying to break my game. All these dudes are mad. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. There's zero competition anymore. There's zero competitive heart. It's straight just I need to only win, and if I don't win, I'm gonna throw a fit. Yo, sometimes you're gonna lose, man. Sometimes you're gonna lose to some dumb crap, man. It's cool to be mad, but doing this little cheesy little I'm gonna close that, glitch the game, crazy dog. Absolutely insane. This this dude's getting a message big time. That's crazy. Bro done glitched the game, man. That's two now. That's two that quit. One quit before the game even started. He just didn't like the matchup. Yo, this is insane. This is insane. I can't even stream. Can't even do anything. They need to fix this. They got this game is so broke. This game is so broken. Punches don't connect. When they do, you getting flash KO'd. They over here rage quitting and freezing games. This is come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Undisputed needs to do better, man. Y'all need to do better. I don't know what this probably how long this game been out? A year probably and some change, and we still sitting up here looking this stupid. Oh man. Alright, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna end it there. We got a rage quit. We got the flash KO. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it right at the end. That boy didn't know what to do. That boy didn't know what to do. That's crazy. That boy rage quit. He pulled his Ethernet. All right, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Check in, man. We be out here. We be on. Sucks we kept getting heavyweight fights. I definitely wanted to get some other. I wanted to try out Camacho and Vargas, man. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Might even be later today, probably. All right, I'm gonna see you. Peace.